In this video we'll demonstrate server-side summary fields for list controls that are based on SQL databases. So you can see that in this simple UX component here I have a list control displaying customers from the Alpha Sports table, and we've added in a dummy field here called quantity, and the list is paginated, so we're only showing the first 20 rows in the list, although there are 62 rows in my query. And you can see that at the top here we're displaying the grand total of this field, and also the average and the count. So this data here is based on server-side summary data. So let's go now and take a look at how this was done. So we'll go back to design mode and go to the list, and then open up the list builder. So you can see here's our list based on a SQL database, and we've turned on pagination. We're fetching 20 rows at a time. And then when we go to fields, we can see that for this quantity field we've specified that we'd like to compute summary values. So this is in the server side section. That means that these summary values are going to be computed on the server side, and they're going to be based on all of the records in the query, not just the records that are currently visible in the list, because the list, recall, is paginated and is only showing 20 rows at a time. So then once you've specified that you want summary values, you can go here and choose server-side formatting. So we specified that we'd like to display the total formatted using a $sign. So we've picked the $sign format from the builder, and then we've also specified that we'd like to display the average rounded to 2 decimal places. So that's all that you need to do in order to compute summary values. Now let's go back and take a look at how we actually place the summary values on the UX component. So we'll go back here to this message control here, this static text control, and we can see that it's just a div with an ID of message1. So that's where we're going to actually write our message. So let's go back now to the list control, and if we go to list properties now and then go to events, we can see that this list has an event called after server-side summary compute. So this is a client-side event that fires whenever the summary values on the server have been computed. And you can see here that if you read the help, it tells you that the event handler can read the actual values that were computed by referencing this summary object with the field name in uppercase and then the summary operator in lowercase. So to get the total, we do summary, and then the field was quantity, and then dot total, and then to get the average we do dot avg, and then count is count. So then we construct a message over here. So there's the total, average, and count. So this is the message that we're constructing using the summary data that was computed, and then we're just setting the inner HTML of the div called message1 to the message text that we computed. So let's go back now and take a look at it. So you can see now that there's our message, and you can see that we're showing only the first 20 rows, but the summary value here is based on all of the records in the query, so it's not changing as we navigate. But the summary values are automatically computed when you do an update or a insert against the list. So let's go, for example, to say this record over there which says 3, and change it to 300, and then hit the submit button, and watch as the total and the average are automatically updated. Furthermore, if I go and delete a record, so you can see there are 62 records right now. If we go and delete this record, then the list is automatically updated and all of the summary values are automatically computed. The same thing, of course, is true on inserts. So server-side summary values are a very valuable addition to the list control, and they allow you to very easily keep track of summary values of any column in your list control. Thanks very much for watching.